And good evening to you. We'll begin with Mr. Messner. As we continue to operate in a pandemic economy, new problems are arising for Granite State and American workers in general. There are many who work in jobs where they rely on volume of business or tips to make a living. Waitresses, waiters, bartenders, people who work in salons, who may be back on the job but are earning far less. What specifically can be done for them and those re-entering the workforce who are now underemployed?
Yeah, I think it starts with the small businesses receiving the guidelines they need to open up their businesses profitably. And I am impressed. I have visited so many businesses around New Hampshire, and the innovation and the creativity that these small business owners are implementing to make sure their customers feel safe is really impressive, because they know for their business to be successful, the customers must feel safe. And I've been very impressed with what's going on out there in the small business community. Now, having said that, there are some businesses that can operate safely under the current guidelines. And that's where I think we need help with the PPP loans. That help should be there now. It's not there now, and it's not there now because of a lack of leadership by Jeanne Shaheen. She's been there too long. She follows Chuck Schumer. She follows Nancy Pelosi. She needs to lead and get this done.
And Senator Shaheen, same question and response from you.
Yeah, unfortunately, my opponent has not been paying attention in Washington, or he would understand that the gridlock is there. Mitch McConnell has refused to come to the table. But I am proud of the work that I did on the PPP program. We've helped 24,000 small businesses in New Hampshire. They've been able to keep over 200,000 people employed as the result of that program. And as you point out, there are a number of industries that still need help, particularly the hospitality industry. Unfortunately, the bill we voted on today didn't include the kind of help they need. We need to provide some more work for that. We need to extend unemployment benefits for people in a way that allows them to make it through this difficult period. We need to help the travel and tourism industry in New Hampshire. The PPP program has been great to help places like the Red Arrow Diner in Manchester and Argentech and Concord, but everybody needs more help to get through this pandemic.